Hey guys, welcome back. Dragon Speed Shop here. Well, after GSL and getting everything cleaned up from that, we are back to our regular schedule of working on the 32 Ford. Today's video, we are actually going to start weathering this. The weathering technique that I'm going to be using on this, I'm not going to go into real depth. The reason why is the guy that I saw this from and his method, he wants to do a YouTube video of him actually doing it. So out of respect from him, I will show a little bit. I'm not going to show the whole process. When that video is available, I will let you guys know. Further in that, I will show you like the colors I'm using and stuff like that. I did a little test sample. This is just on a scrap body, and this is what we're gonna get. I'm super happy for this. Ecstatic. I kind of got excited and did the motor. Looks like a rusty pile of junk, and that's what I'm going for. This thing's been sitting out there since the 30s when this thing kind of got wrecked. So what I'm going to be using is raw sienna, one of the colors. This is burnt umber, it's another color. This is Tuscany red that I'm going to be using, and this stuff is wrought iron black. I picked these up at a local craft store, Joann's. Those are basically the 4 colors that I'm going to be using. There is more steps to this, so kind of explain the process. I'm using a sponge technique, and you'll kind of see that in this video. I'll kind of talk you through it, but I'm going to change the angle of the camera and so you guys can see more what I'm doing. Everything that we're going to be rusting today is all this white. The chrome I'm going to be doing a different technique on that I've used in the past that I love, and I will show you how I age the chrome. So let me get the camera resituated and we'll go from there. Alright guys, here we go. I'm going to kind of show you on the bottom of this what I'm doing. I start out coating the entire bottom of this with burnt sienna. I'm just gonna coat the entire freaking thing in this color. Now, taking regards, this is my technique, kind of mixed with the guy's name, or the guy that I kind of taken half of his process from. He's in the process of setting up a YouTube channel, so as soon as it's up and ready to go, and he's got that video, I will let you guys know and link it. So we got this whole thing coated. It's not solid, so there we go. Next thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of, what color is it? The other color. I don't know where I put it. Somewhere. The lighter color. I guess I can grab this board, kind of show you. So I'm just taking a little bit of this, kind of the rust color, dabbing it on the board. We're just going to do random. So now that that's kind of on there, we're just going to kind of blend this together, making it kind of one color. And every rust job, as you guys know, is a little bit different. So you can kind of see what it's looking like now. So over here I have just a little tiny bit of red, so I'm just going to grab just a little little itty bitty part kind of blended in with this color. We're just adding layers here. I don't want a lot of red because red becomes kind of overpowering. We're just going to blend this throughout this panel. Put a little bit down there. I'm just being random. I'm not trying to be consistent. You know, colors, they're kind of, you know, I want a little bit more red in places. Take a little bit of this. Kind of play with it. And just being random with your colors. I want a little bit more red down in there. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm not used to this camera angle. Bear with me. Yeah, I stuck my finger in it. Got a little bit different of a sponge. Down in there. Grab a little bit more light, a little bit of dark. All we're doing here is just adding layers of color, you know, until you get what you're happy with color-wise. So now that I'm pretty happy with color, I'm gonna make sure that red tip gets out of the way. I'm just gonna kind of blend this stuff together really well. Make it kind of one color. Well, not really one color. You know what I mean, consistent. I don't want a big red spot in the middle of the panel or anything like that. So, I don't know how well this camera is going to pick up the different colorations that are in this, but that's kind of it. So I'm going to get going, do a little time lapse on the rest of these panels, all this stuff, and I'll get back to you when it's all done. Alright guys, welcome back. Well, what do you think? I think she looks like a rusted out mess that's been sitting in a field for the last 30 years or so. Really ecstatic with the way this turned out. If you want to know more about doing this technique, get onto Aussie Custom Modelers. There's a guy in there, his name's Dave. I'm not going to pronounce his last name because I will butcher the living snot out of it. But in there, in the video section, you'll find a video that is kind of a mix. There's 4 videos, they're only about 30 seconds long, but it shows him how he makes the concoction that goes on top of the paint. So basically all I did, as you saw, is I applied my paint, adding the layers, adding the details, different colors, stuff like that. And then with his concoction, I added on top of all the parts. As you can see, the parts just turned out phenomenal. To me, they look rusty as can be, and that's really what I was going for. I can't be any more happy for the way this turned out. Hopefully my camera picks up really good. If not, if you want to see really good pictures of this, make sure you get on my Instagram. I will be taking some really nice photos of this in the next couple of days. Kind of see wheel and tire kind of put together is just rusty. Motor's all rusty, but you know, I hope you guys like this video. I'd love to show you the actual process from start to finish, but as respect of Dave and talking to him, I'm not going to. So without further ado, this is Dragon Speed Shop, and I'm out.